how to pack for a 3-day business trip. If you're new to business travel, you're going to learn a lot. If you're a veteran, you're going to pick up a thing or two. First thing, let's talk about luggage. If you go to baggage claim, what you see coming down the chutes are spinners. This is a spinner bag. Buy something that's durable. The sizes that you have are all going to vary, but most people have a spinner. I'm going to concentrate on how to pack for this 3-day trip. So the best way for me to show you, I'm going to unpack what I've already packed. Let's get started. First, let me pack the spinner. And you'll see the different components, for example, why I chose what I chose, how to reduce wrinkles. I'm going to unpack this piece by piece. I got my dress shirts that I'll be wearing, my suit. I'll tell you why it's packed the way it is. Let me get everything out on the table. Then I have my undershirts, 3. Shoes in shoe bags, a tennis shoe and a dress shoe. Here's your first pro tip. This is just from my cleaners. I hang that in the closet when I'm done wearing, put those things back in there. Pro tip number 2 on kits. This is your shave kit, right? What's inside of my toiletries, things I need to shave, get ready. In the side zipper, I have some apparel things that have saved me over the years. I have a little drawstring bag here. Inside, you'll see a couple of things that will really help you and save you in some cases. Number 1 is a spare set of collar stays. I wear the magnetic collar stays when I'm not wearing a tie. So this has the set of the magnets and the 2-inch stay, which will fit most collars. Second is just a pair of really beautiful sterling silver cufflinks. Sterling because it goes with everything for sure. And I can't tell you how many times I've packed a French cuff shirt and just forgot cufflink collar stays are there when I travel, because those are things that I inevitably sometimes will forget. You'll see extra plastic collar stays there for dress shirts as well. So that remains in my shave kits, okay? Next pro tip. I won't endorse a particular product, but this is like an iron in a can. The way I pack, it's to reduce wrinkles. I'll explain that here in a second. This is basically a wrinkle releaser. You hang up your things, you just give it a quick spray, things fall out, and it reduces all of those things. Baseball hat, underwear, 3 sets to go with my t-shirts. Next pro tip, sock bags. I got tired of throwing my socks in the laundry at home, and then one doesn't come back. I was constantly missing socks. My wife bought me 3 of these sets. I always carry one with me. My clean socks are in here. When I get to the hotel, I unpack them and I put the dirty socks back in here. Awesome tip. And then you can wash them all together in the bag as well. I've got a tie. I don't bring pajamas. I got a pair of shorts, my jogging, my push-ups, a crappy old t-shirt. I bought a Turks and case go somewhere. So this is my athletic gear when I'm going to go and get on the treadmill. I have a pair of joggers and a long sleeve shirt for my night shirt. Whenever I pack, I don't pack pajamas. I sleep in my workout gear and I'm able to reduce the amount of things. So number 1 is when you're building your case, you want the heavy items on the bottom, my dock kit, the wrinkle stabilizer, and then your shoes. Another pro tip, I have shoe trees in all of my shoes. For travel, you want to take the shoe trees out. They add weight. And if you're buying things on your trip, of course, weight's always an issue. So take your shoe trees out just for the trip. When you get back home, put those back in. When you buy nice shoes, they're going to come with shoe bags. Shoes are gross. You're walking in the bathroom floors, airport floors, other places. You don't want to have that mixed in with your garments. So you want to individually pack your shoes so things stay nice and tidy for you. Shoes on the bottom. I have a sock bag. And so you're basically building a base is what you're doing. And then the items that you want to keep wrinkle-free as best as you can. This stuff, I don't really care if it gets wrinkled or not. It's a great layering base, and that's my athletic gear, my sleep clothing, joggers, and my long sleeve shirts, my baseball hat for when I go out on my run or workout. And then last is my dirty clothes bag, which is just an old cleaner's bag. So that's my base that you'll see right here. Now, the garments that I'm worried about, like wrinkling or trying to get it there and be able to wear them as fairly wrinkle resistant as possible. So number 1 is my undergarments. That's just the t-shirts. Now, I actually have 3 of these. I have a 3-day trip. I'm wearing one right now that I'm going to wear on the plane. I'm going for 2 days. So that's Monday and Tuesday. I'm flying back on Wednesday. So I'm going to wear one on the plane, and I'm going to pack one extra. That's 3 t-shirts that I need. If you look at the t-shirts themselves, the way I fold these is a great tip. You want to layer these out. They're the protective garments. To stack them, it's so much easier. It's one fold, super quick, and they're ready to go and pack. That's your undergarments. I have one necktie, which I can fold very nicely on top. And then you're going to see 3 other items here. The first item is my suit. I don't have a hanger for a suit. When I get there, I'm going to hang it in the hotel closets, but I have my pant and my jacket. You're going to notice I have old cleaner bags that I get back when I take my shirts to the dry cleaners. Plastic is your friend for wrinkle resistance. So let me take the pant out here and show you how to fold a pant to combat wrinkles so it looks fresh and ready. And again, these are the second and third pieces that you're going to put on top, which is your tailored garments. Pants are really simple. You see this is my suit pant here. You want to fold it like this. You're looking at it in a side view, 1/2 fold like this, and then another 1/4. Then take some old clear plastic, wrap it plastic, and then stack it like this. Plastic is your friend because it combats against static when you're traveling, and it also combats against wrinkles. Okay, so this is my jacket. When I unwrap this, you'll see how I fold this as well. The very middle wrinkles. This is folded basically inside out. You take your garment just like this, fold it with the shoulder pads like this. I even have my pockets where in there. And then you're going to fold the shoulder points in. So here you see the half suit, or 1/2 over, just like this. It's not foolproof, but it will help reduce wrinkles when I get there. If I need to steam or touch up with an iron, it'll help minimize it so you don't look like a wrinkled mess. Now, what gets wrinkled the most always are cotton shirts. And so you'll see how I pack these with the cottons. It's important. If I could do this reversed, I can show you that it was one fold, just like this, where I stacked them on top of each other. I fold the sleeves inside, and then 1/2 over. You can do them on or off the hangers, put them back in the plastic. And it's the very top piece because they're the most wrinkle kind of problem item that you have, are usually your shirts. And then when I get there, you could do a light iron or wrinkle resistant spray. Fold this, and then they're going to go right on top. So I have the items that I'm trying to keep as wrinkle-free as possible. Now your spinner bags are going to be different for everybody. The sizes, how many days you're going. If you're going to go for more days than I am, you might have to add outfits. But I have this all on one side. And so there you see how to pack for a 3-day trip and minimize wrinkles.